Yeah, so you guys play some higher level division schools to start the year, and in this, smaller playoff format now, how important is it to get those early wins to get the right foot forward? And any of you guys can answer this question.
Oh, it's huge. We have to start off the season strong. That just brings confidence to us as well. Builds chemistry with us and everything. And honestly, it's just a key into that playoff, making a playoff run.
Mr. Johnson?
What was one focus of this off-season summer workouts that you guys really think that you can improve on this season?
I say just being together, trusting each other. We have a lot of guys just playing one way this year, so we're just trusting that the other guys are going to make a play, and we just do our job.
Yeah, like Charlie said earlier, you guys have a tough schedule. 5 wins last year didn't get you into the playoffs, and now that we have 12 teams making playoffs instead of 16, what are you guys doing to ensure that these games fall your way?
We're just building our chemistry, working hard. We're getting faster, being more athletic than them. I think us working together as a team, playing one ways, is really good for us.
So Coach told me something that something that I found really interesting with this team. He said there's a lot of potential for this team, but that's all it is. It's just potential. So even with high expectations for this year, even with a lot of talent this year, how do you guys not let that get stuck in your own head about what you can be and just go out and play week to week?
I say we just take it one game at a time and just have faith in each other. I know that these guys are going to do the right thing, and I know I'm going to do the right thing, and that it's going to be our key to success.
Yeah, Jamal, actually, I saw on your social media, you're a big basketball player too, and a very successful one. Obviously you're really good at football, really good at basketball. Is there a sport you prefer more? And what does being a multi-sport athlete bring to your game?
Oh, there's nothing like a Friday night lights. There's nothing like that. Basketball is fun, and I love basketball, but there's nothing like walking out there Friday nights with your brothers knowing you're going to go play a game.
Mr.
With
Johnson?
the Friday nights, is there one you're looking forward to? Especially, is there one on the calendar circling?
All of them.
All of them?
Earlier we talked, we had a question pop up earlier, Region 11, called the Region of Doom, because it's a lot of tough teams when the playoffs roll around, so do you guys think that your regular season schedule is good enough to help you guys go toe-to-toe with these guys when playoffs do roll around?
I think so. And in my opinion, I think we can play with anybody. We play our right game. We play who we are. I don't think there's a team out there.
Mr. Young?
Yeah, Lucas, I talked to you about this, when I saw you, before, and this squad has a lot of returning talent. This is your second year starting a quarterback. Is there anything you're bringing now to your game that you might not have had last year? And where do you think your biggest leap is going to be?
Yeah, I think being able to read the defense a little bit better. All summer long, I've been in with Coach Varney, on the whiteboard, drawing up plays, drawing up coverages, knowing what to read, when to read it, pre-snap, post-snap, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, and when it comes to this team, you mentioned something, and you guys can all answer this question. You said this chemistry is unlike something you've ever had in your life. And so, what has this summer been like? What have you guys been doing to bond? And why do you think this group is special this year?
Oh, it's just a different. It's like a family, honestly. We treat each other like brothers, like we're family. We'll go hang out with each other, go out to eat. We train. I mean, we're with each other 5 hours a day, all summer long. We've been doing things. We've been pushing each other. It's very competitive during practice, and that only builds, that family mentality. I'm gonna push you. You better push me back.
Yeah, I've seen you guys in practice. I mean, clearly you guys are pushing each other. You had said something, Javon, about you don't want to lose a rep because they're going to let you know about it later. How does that always stay? It's important to win, but at the end of the day, you guys are all still together. So how do you fight as hard as you can, but still come back at the end of the day, and you guys know you're all fighting for the same goal.
It's just the hardest competition is going to be who we face in practice because we know those guys like no other. No other team's going to know us how they do. So if we can execute versus them, I feel like we can execute versus anybody.
Yeah, and speaking of potential from earlier, this squad had some struggles early last year, some injuries, some inexperience, but you guys started to find your footing, but injuries got you, sort of towards the end of the year again. Is there sort of a sense that, with everybody healthy, with everybody going, there's exactly what you can do, and that based off of what you saw later in the season, this is a squad that can make a deep run in the postseason?
Like Lucas said, I feel like we can play with anybody. I feel like it's not about who we play; it's what we do. It's how we execute, how we play, and how it's nothing about who we just. That's just who we line up with.
Yeah, I talked to your coach a little bit about the midnight practice that I got to go to, and that was a tradition that started during COVID. What do you guys get from things like that, and what makes the culture that you have around events like that and in this team in particular special?
It just brings out the competition. We got our best guys playing defense, our best guys playing offense, pushing each other every single play, just having fun out there, talking trash a little bit, but at the end of the day, we're a team, and we come together even stronger.
Yeah, and a lot of that practice and a lot of your practices, it's one-on-ones. It's iron sharpens iron. Is there anybody, or I guess for you guys in particular, is there anybody on the team you guys like to get in particular? Or is that something there's a guy that's going to push you, and does that push you even further?
I say everybody. I feel like we all work hard enough. I feel like, there's always matchups that we all like. Like it's like that's my guy. I want to go against him. But it's like we all feel like we can go against anybody.
Yeah, I talked to you guys about this before, but the MSL this year, there's a lot of really good teams. Circleville's getting a lot better. Bloom has been consistent, but even with that loaded schedule that's in your conference, week to week, when you're going to have a competition, is there a certain mindset you have to take? Is there anything that you feel like you need to emphasize, or is it just being consistent week in, week out, and treat the opponent the same?
Yeah, I think every game we just have to come in prepared, be able to do our best. Rise to the occasion. Got to be competitive every rep. You got to be able to play. Got to give your heart out every single rep.
We just got to play our game. If we play the best we can, I think we can beat anybody in Ohio. I think we can compete with any team no matter what.
Yeah, and this Hamilton Township team has had some incredible offenses through the past couple of years. 2 years back, it's one of the best offenses we've ever seen. You knock off Bloom, unfortunately, and even in the playoffs, even though you don't win, you put up 30-plus points. Is there a certain aspect of this offense that is unique that, year in and year out, you guys are always able to put up, or you're always able to hang in a shootout and always able to, put up big numbers?
I'm just say we have way better chemistry this year. We have guys that were playing last year that are back this year, so it's like we have that connection that I feel like we never had before.
Yeah. And I think the scheme that we're in it fits us very, very well. The coaching and the everything put together, I feel like it's a really, really good fit for us.
Yeah, talking to Coach Varney, he said he's a big offensive guy. Do you think that's something that adds to this game? He obviously is going to help you guys on both sides of the ball, but is it something that he brings, with his offensive mind that brings out another level in you guys?
Oh, it's crazy some of the things he draws up. You would never expect it. You feel like it came out just out of a game or something, but it works. It fits us. He just lets athletes be athletes, and that's just how we win.
All right, we are out of time. Thank you guys so much for
Thank you.
Thank you.